Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Nasdaq was the worst performing index as investors prepared for quarterly results from the big tech names. The Nasdaq pulled back 1.28% for the day and the S&P 500 lost 0.5%. The Dow Jones bucked the trend to finish 0.5% higher. The small cap Russell 2000 continued its upward trajectory, adding 0.35% on the day. Microsoft shares were trading more than 7% lower in aftermarket trading following the release of its second quarter earnings after the close. Investors look past better than expected earnings and revenue and focus instead on disappointing cloud results. Microsoft's revenue increased 15% year on year. The company's top segment, Intelligent Cloud, generated $28.52 billion in revenue. The number was up about 19%, but below consensus expectations. Meta, Amazon and Apple are all expected to report earnings later this week. In other company news, CrowdStrike shares fell 9.7% on report that Delta Airlines has hired attorneys to seek damages from the cybersecurity company and Microsoft after an outage this month led to thousands of flight cancellations. Shares of CrowdStrike are down nearly 40% in July. Merck shares dropped 9.8% as investors ignored a better than expected second quarter result and focused on the disappointing full-year guidance. Procter & Gamble lost 4.8% after its quarterly revenue came in below consensus expectations due to disappointing demand numbers in China. The Fed's two-day policy meeting began on Tuesday, with markets looking for any signals from the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell that a rate cut in September is a done deal. Traders have priced in a 100% chance for a September rate cut, according to the CME FedWatch tool. In commodities news, US oil and gas patch deals continue to run hot in the second quarter, topping $30 billion, with big dollar tie-ups pushing values higher, according to data released on Tuesday by energy researcher Enverus. Blockbuster mergers such as ConocoPhillips' $22.5 billion offer for Marathon Oil remained a mainstay even as US lawmakers call on regulators to pump the brakes on merger approvals. Saudi Arabia's mining minister stated that Manara Minerals is looking at opportunities to invest in lithium production in Chile. He also added that Saudi Arabia is interested in quickly securing lithium supply as it aims to produce EV batteries. Saudi Arabia has been working to secure access to lithium and other minerals in order to diversify its oil-dependent economy. Turning to US sectors, technology was the worst performer, closing down 2.2%. The best performing sector was energy, which finished the day up 1.54%. In domestic news, all eyes will be on the June CPI and June retail sales. Both numbers are due out at 11:30 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Consensus expectations are looking for CPI quarter 2 trimmed mean inflation of 1% quarter on quarter and 4% year on year. As for retail sales for June, expectations are looking for a 0.3% rise after last month's 0.6% increase. And the SPY futures are pointing to a 0.4% gain. Thank you for listening.